Why hello there! And we start off right where we left off. Talking to Yufa.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tide will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same. Hey, I wonder if you'd be willing to go to Brylehaven with me if you've got the time to spare. Remember how the other day we met that one Sanctor? Hyperic? I think his name was? I'd like to talk to him some more. Let's go together.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. We came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now...
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern? I've come to pick up Avi. She helps out here from time to time. They told me lots of nice things today, for the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Avi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach it to me someday? Of course. Teach me too.
Well then.
You'll teach me too, won't you?
Yes, of course.
Alright, the first thing is clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? I don't know anything at all. Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers with a selfless heart. That is,
I see.
a selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own and to confront difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. While that is an intriguing belief, what of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh,
It's time to visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
well...
Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just I lost both my parents when I was around Avi's age. Yufa, are you and Trix going to convert?
Indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what We'll decide for ourselves. Nothing is for certain anyway. I see. That is unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it is through Sanctism that we find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind.
Oh,
What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay? That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought I had. Your beliefs are your own. Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some that's Sanctism. I feel like I better understand Sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side. I can sense Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me.
I see it as my turn to test my mettle.
I'm not sure what that's the wind, and there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. As we headed back to the group, I worried that Yufa seemed a little unwell. It is time.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-borne symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem, I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? I wouldn't feel right otherwise.
Then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that. You've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
I can't say right now.
Well, I guess you don't really have to.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh, you do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet!
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
We sent Rella back to Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them though. Often got his head berries in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh, sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. The dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Well then, we'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline even if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Wasn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder? Well, if it increases the rank, I'd have to say Gallica or Hockenberg. With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Wait, yeah.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, He said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats!
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
The juice bursts forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, long times ago people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
We certainly have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
I think I'm gonna go with Hockenberg. Feasts are truly the most joyous occasions, are they not? And the food, a most wonderful parade of new delights, one after the other. Especially that dragon's tear, was it? The moment it graced my tongue, I was floating on a cloud ascending towards the heavens. I most generously attempted to force Stroll to experience it, and he had the gall to say, "Get away from me, you lush." I never thought him so modest. Perhaps I've assumed too much about him. How drunk did you get?
Hold on.
How drunk did that fruit get you?
Wait.
Such a baseless accusation. Me, a former royal knight, to think I would act so disgracefully. I would never.
No.
A moment. Did I truly? Preposterous. My dishonorable conduct, witnessed by others. Forget all you saw. Banish the memory from your mind. This is an order from a representative of the royal court. Wait, under the pillar of fire. I need but a moment. I shall splash some water on my face and will be there immediately. Eminently. And you saw nothing this night. From what I understand, we're to write our wish on a piece of paper and cast it into the fire. Have you decided what you will ask for? What about you? My wish, you ask. A good question indeed.
The truth is...
Truth be told, at first I was at a loss as to what I should wish for, but then I saw your face and realized it. Perhaps I knew all along what this is what I wanted. If your decision has been made, let us write it down and cast it upon the flames. And that's all we're to do. With this, the dragon god should give our desires an audience, or so they say.
Hail.
Hey Captain, care to offer a guess as to what I wish for? Did you ask for everyone's safety? Haha, you've grown quite familiar with me. At first I considered wishing solely for His Highness' safety, but I thought that it would be appropriate to ask for more. I wish not only for the prince's safety, but for you and all of our comrades. What I wish for is victory. Perhaps I ask too much, but I think being in your company long enough has taught me that we must dream recklessly, I thought myself a mere knight protecting the prince, yet now I find myself under your aegis instead. To return that protection tenfold gives me new strength every day. That is... Hold a moment. A most fortuitous find, an exceptional piece of driftwood balanced most perfectly for swinging in an arc. I will carve it into a fine weapon. I believe it will prove to be most useful. Thank you. Hearing that ensured the effort will be well worth it. I shall bear you in mind as I craft it like a smith of bespoke blades.
Let us go.
Now then, shall we return to the runner? I have an axe there that is ideally suited for this task. We returned to where everyone else had gathered, and Hockenberg presented me with the gifts he crafted. Driftwood lance.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del. What are we believing, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but... he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
So tonight's our last night on the island.
So?
Tomorrow's the big day, so let us make sure we're plenty rested.
All right then.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I must say, I am sad to leave the island, if for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Brilhaven and Martira. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Wow, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you've said your goodbyes to the people and the food, me at the Gauntlet Runner.
Hold on.
Do I need to buy anything before heading out?
Okay then.
Let's just get the Magla.
Hey. Let's see.
See if this person has any potions.
Here.
Welcome.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altabury region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, Long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altabury, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altabury, we'll pass off the fake to Luis.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Batlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altabury Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Full speed ahead to Altabury Heights.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
2 more days until we reach Altabury, I think. Well, at least on this journey we don't have to worry about that sea monster anymore. Okay, so we got wisdom, but we need imagination.
Alright then.
Got courage. There we go. Basilio. Oh, Lady Yufa.
Actually...
Captain, would you join me in a bit of meditation? Passing time in peace and quiet with Yufa sounds nice. What do you think?
I'm very happy.
Wonderful, then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. My legs are numb after sitting in the same position for so long. Captain, try to clear your mind.
May I?
Meditation is about freeing yourself from your cage of a body and conversing with your very soul. If you listen to the voice of your heart, everything here in the world should cease to bother you. I should attempt to do what she says. I'll just try being patient.
Actually...
It almost seems like there is excess energy in your body. You cannot communicate with your soul in such a state. I couldn't rid myself of my idle thoughts, so I think the meditation increased my imagination only slightly.
Alright.
Failed once again.
Farewell.
It seems you've relaxed a little, so let's keep this up a bit longer, shall we? I continued to meditate with Yufa for a while.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Need that imagination. We should reach the city the day after tomorrow. I can feel the temperature dropping once we made landfall. I bet it'll be pretty cold in Altabury. Okay, we got imagination with everyone.
Alright then. Go.
Let's see who are the people in here. Juna. That Mustari festival on the island weren't too bad, eh? Reminded me a bit of the bashes we used to have with other Parapus lads. Lady Juna smiled though. That was the biggest surprise. Never seen her so... Bah, never mind. Forget I said anything. Okay,
Alright then.
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna have to go with you for...
Pardon me.
Oh, Captain, are you free at the moment? I just finished meditating and I'd like to talk with you a bit if you don't mind. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Yufa, maybe I can hone my imagination. Let's do it. I've only heard about the outside world from imported books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today I will travel those lands myself. I never would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I am truly glad to have met you and everyone else. Captain. Same here. I'm glad I was able to meet you too, Yufa.
I do believe.
To meet all of you and embark on this journey, it almost feels as though all this was guided by the will of a great power. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips such as this one. She said make sure you keep an eye on your wallet whenever you're in town and never ever ever follow a stranger somewhere. Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to ask you what were things like when you began this journey, Captain. I must admit, I am somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it. I felt my imagination grow as Yufa and I discussed the possibilities ahead of us.
Now then.
Let's go. Time for eloquence. Or tolerance, I mean.
Why, that's...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was having so much fun talking with you. The time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue? Yuf and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew, and it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom. As well, I suppose that we will be the stage of our confrontation with Louise. Let's keep our hopes high.
So?
Let's make sure all our preparations are complete by tomorrow night. Okay, let's talk with Fidelio. About time we made it to the mountains. Never much minded sea travel myself. Basilio though, he turns green at the thought. Okay, so we got courage.
Alright then.
Imagination. Let's raise someone else's NPV.
What do you want to do? Go.
Let's see here. Go with Yufa, I think. Maybe.
Then...
I pray that Yufa further receives its blessings. You seem like you were praying fervently. Perhaps your prayers will be answered. I feel a strange power beginning to flow elsewhere. I believe Yufa's max MP increased. By 5. Wow.
Come look at this.
Oh, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say. Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of this precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Makes me want to jump. I'd like to try jumping off of it. Damned boar-faced Sanctus Scullions. Oi, what's gotten into you? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to put your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner. I am reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was rather a terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen.
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn.
Well then.
You need to relax, Heisme. How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about? I sensed that the gazing off the cliff, wisdom, edge, and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream was somehow broadened my wisdom.
All right.
As for me...
Oh, then I suppose it's an old Nuris's turn. I prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis. And brr, rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions. But I must scream. As always, I've drawn this place here. I'll keep Nuris's picture as a souvenir of our journey.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
We should arrive in town by this time tomorrow. We've only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altabury, well, you know what's going to happen.
What now?
Okay, let's see if we could equip Driftwood. 320. Dang. Wasn't worth it. Okay, so imagination. Imagination for all of them.
Go.
Guess it's time for me. Strength. Darn, I chose the wrong one. Oh well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Anything and everything helps.
'Tis nearly time.
'Tis only a ways further until we reach Altabury. The city is likely abuzz with activity related to Saint's Day. I wonder if Louise is already there. Sooner or later, We have to hand Dracodios over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it.
Alright then.
Tonight we'll deliver the lands to Louise. This will be the last time we will be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I can't blame you for feeling nervous. After all, we know what's coming. Okay, we got courage.
Alright then.
Imagination, wisdom. Let's see if there's any new books. A Mustari's Guide to Life Outside the Island. It must be tough for them. Tolerance. Perfect, perfect. Shall we read the book? This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the Mustari author's first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling, or making eye contact with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties Mustari people face living outside the island. Yufa must have read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance.
Alright.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Murky graveyard.
Just look at it.
Whoa, these bridges are huge. This is an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. Ah, that makes sense. But if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated.
Hey.
Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. This land is cursed. So you're saying this land has been cursed for a long time. Speaking in such superstitious term avails us not. Real people fought and died here. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the maglet that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. I feel as though my wisdom has deepened after considering those who fought their eternal rest here.
All right.
Hey.
Something wrong, Nuris. Your face has gone blue. There's a shadow behind you. Behind you, Nuris. I just saw. Do refrain from doing that again. Things of this manner are not my forte. Why, Nuris? I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for. Too true, too true. Before all else, I am a delicate flower.
Well then.
Shall we make a quiet departure, so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off and drew this with that in mind. I'll take this with me so that I don't forget the people whose lives came to an end here.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of Sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
We decided to present Luis with Dracdios, Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner, the Coridrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Coradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Fortin dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Luis, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Fortin's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have... he would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of...
If it is a Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. 'Tis called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots.
Certainly.
It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. Brr, so cold. At least Hockenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though?
Well met, eh? What in the blazes?
All right then.
Let's check
All right,
the... the recruitment center. See if there's any... What's this? Bounties. I would love to check, but I'm kind of busy right now. Come back when things have settled down a bit. I've got a lot of requests. Okay, at least we have the fast travel to it.
Food's the only game we have. Hang on, that's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Blue Sky Bridge.
Right. All right then.
My money's on Santa Fe's
That
Ford.
damned Luis.
Okay, let's see if we could buy any armors or weapons.
Okay?
Ah.
Strength +3, magic +3.
Yeah. Now then.
Third Eye Protector.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Okay, I know I have a lot of the forget-me-nots.
Now then.
Okay, now let's go to the weapon shop.
Get yourself a...
Okay, we're done there.
All right then.
Greetings.
Okay, got the fast travel for that. Let's just head
Take the crown now.
towards the objective.
You're not serious.
All right then.
Might as well get the MP.
How grand.
Oi!
How grand.
Hello there.
All right then.
Yeah, amazing.
You're not serious.
Oi!
Welcome. Wait.
A band of
youths with a knight and a huge chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mustari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mystari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he'd use his civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Maybe if we use magic to attack him?
No, it's gotta be the lance, or the attack won't land.
But it's true that we'd be better served by an attack at long range.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I planned to from the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then. We're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick.
All right then.
Good night.
Local tavern.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del. You remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Who is it? Could it be Juna? I don't know.
The Saints' Day festivities in Altabury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God! And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there, so make sure you both are geared up for anything.
What now?
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
You're not serious.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
How grand. How grand. Beg pardon? That's not what I said.
Wonderful.
Just
All right
sublime.
then.
No, isn't that something? Aha.
We're not just gonna waltz in there in front door, or there should be a service door nearby. Once the time comes, it'll be up to Juna to do something about the guards by the service entrance.
Hey, mister! How fine.
Aha. If I may.
How fine.
I'm chuffed.
Check this out.
This here's the service entrance. Juna's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Want to wait until then? Let's wait. You ready to do this? From here on, it'll just be you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want it to before we set out. No need to make any changes. Give me a minute. Okay, let's see here.
What now?
Well now, what?
At last.
You ready to do this? From here on, it'll just be you and me and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. I'm ready to go. Alright then, let us follow the plan and wait here.
Got it.
Alright, the guards have left their post. Juna has done her job admirably. And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen. Infiltration successful. This way should lead backstage. From there, we will climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier. I'm en route to the auditorium just on the other side. I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow. Stro and I will secure an exit route with all speed. We split up from here. Let's all do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
And to get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. That's right. Juna laid it out for us. We head backstage and we should be able to go up from there.
Time to go.
Understood. Let us be on our way then.
First.
What?
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Why is this happening?
Ridiculous.
Look.
Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from there. But what's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Has something happened, do you think? Oh, bullocks. Did I drop it somewhere? Hey, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just, it seems I dropped my keys somewhere, so now I can't open this door. And of all times, it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. I guess I'll have to go get the spare. He left, and now we've got a locked door to deal with.
Actually,
That man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his key. So finding it will get our plan back on track. Let's scour the area.
so
We might also ask the patrons about the key. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it.
Then
They even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it's because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassinations, would it not? It's not here either. Damn, where did I drop it?
Why is this happening?
Seems like a string of some sort.
Honestly.
We can't go back around picking up every little thing while on a mission to assassinate an autocrat. Well, perhaps it will prove useful. Let us hold on to it for the moment.
Why is this happening?
Seems like a small gold tooth. A gold tooth? How did something like that end up on the floor? Our search is yielding more peculiar items than keys. It appears to be a silver necklace. Oh, that's a nice necklace. It might be important. I imagine it belongs to someone around here. Okay, this guy, he dropped something. His Eminence Forden is of course a fine candidate, but it's Professor Julian in the end who's most fitting to be king. He appeared to obtain a divine relic with no trouble at all, yet despite this he remains unpopular. It's curious. I suppose it indicates just how unintelligent the masses truly are. Tragic. We need an enlightened ruler, as Professor Julian says. How long is it going to take to change? The play is going to start soon. Is something the matter? You seem rather troubled. The dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need to get it back. But again, really, I'm sorry. I'm a bit occupied. I can't find my precious necklace. I've searched everywhere, but I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I dropped it in the hallway. Have you seen a silver necklace? I lost it and it's really important to me. The necklace we picked up, perhaps it's theirs. Let's check with them. I handed over the silver necklace. Oh, this is it. You found it. Thank you so much. My beloved gave me this necklace. We're unable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How about this? An exclusive preview of the Saints Day play script. Okay, there we go. I handed over the theater script. You got it from me. I'm saved. I don't have much to give you as a thanks, but please take this.
Come on.
Why is this happening?
Lord Milo's participating in the Saints' Day this year. Oh, how I've longed to gaze upon his divine features once more. My father told me to support his eminence. But I don't care for what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped. Loveless, that puerile, purpose buffoon, yet he refrains from dropping out of the race. Purpose are a fool tribe to begin with, but the longer that man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating.
What is it?
You have some business with me. I'll have you know that I'll not be swayed by an elder candidate. I proudly support Rudolph and his vision for Rossan rule. Besides, wouldn't you say that there's something rather alluring about such a severe man? What rotten luck. My shoelace has to break now of all times. With the crown theocracy officials have already gathered, but I can hardly attend to them with my shoelace like this. That's right, we picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps you could make use of it. Hand over the leather string. Use this. Well, I suppose it could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. I wish I had a more proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, this cake's famous here and tasty, I promise. Okay.
That gives me an idea.
These divine relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are valuing things like that. They will surely see reason once his eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to sanctism is the only path. This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all these people here. I've got lots to do, so I can't pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'd be a big help if you could return it to its owner. I hear His Eminence Forden has acquired a magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured. Perhaps, but I have no doubt Luis has come with something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we cannot count him out. There that elder candidate was one of Luis's dogs doing here. Master Godot's monk army is guarding the opera house, so I don't go getting any funny ideas. The Saints' Day Festival is held once a year on the day of God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. This opera house was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now come, renounce your allegiance to Luis and pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Close your I'm positively hideous without my tooth. This is a disaster. Didn't we pick up a gold tooth earlier? Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else. I handed over the gold tooth. Oh, my tooth. You spied my distress and sought to rectify it, didn't you? I'm saved. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-toothed yokel. As things take this key, I picked it up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling the attendant with the gap tooth in my teeth. Can you imagine? You may get a reward if you return it. Oh, and don't worry about me. I'm fine now. My smile can shine.
Is this perhaps?
Is this the key we've been looking for? Yes, we found it. I feel like a reward seemed more like errands, but all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's go try this key out.
Yay, we've done it!
See what this person has to say.
Hey!
Why don't we give her that cake we just got? I think it'll be too focused on the mission to eat it anyway. Handed over the Altabury cake. Oh my, is this one of the Altabury's famous confections? You'll give it to me. Well, I'm not spurning your kindness, but before I eat, I must return the favor. Ah, I know. I found something earlier that might be amusing. Unopened love letter. Here, I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but perhaps some scandalous details await within the teehee.
What would you care to do?
Okay, what about this?
Oh my.
You're not serious.
Darn, where did I drop it? How could I lose a precious item like that? Perhaps he's referring to this letter we just received. Let's show it to him. I handed over the unopened love letter. You found my letter for me. I'm so relieved. I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal. I wrote it for a certain woman, but truth be told, perhaps it's best I forget about it.
What?
You're not going to give her the letter. Why? My family is newly of rank and supports Louise. She's a dancer at the opera and follower of Sanctism. You see, don't you? As long as Forden and Louise are at odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway. I'm sorry. I rather went on it too long. Truly, I'm grateful you returned it, so please take this as my thanks. Harold's banner. I dream of the day I can give her this letter. I hope she waits for me until the time comes.
It's okay.
What now?
While in the front row increases attack.
What now?
It is open. We can finally proceed. This goes backstage where we should be able to reach the roof. Are you ready? Let's go. Alright, let's take a peek inside first, carefully so we don't get caught.
Check this out.
Look at that curtain. We should be able to go backstage from there. And I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through?
No.
It would be a great risk if we draw attention here. We'll not shake it easily. Well, you have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this.
What?
Why is it dark all of a sudden? What's happening? What's wrong with the lights? Couldn't happen at a worse time. We can't have this ruining the Saints' Day festivities.
So apparently...
That takes care of that.
What?
Stroll, so the lights. I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dark forever, so get it moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Thank you.
Got it?
Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, Captain.
Go.
Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me.
The future is uncertain.
What? The backstage passage lights are out? Yes, it was just reported. We already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened. Either a simple accident or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order. Rest assured, Your Eminence. I will have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Increase security. Call in the reserves too. We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through.
Yes.
Yes, sir, as you wish.
Good grief.
Air's getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot on their hands keeping order. Well, I suppose that's my cue. At long last, we come to the highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the divine relics will begin very soon. Gathered here are the only competitors, fierce enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic.
At last.
I hear cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. They'll probably have some official to do a preamble for a while, then they'll start the actual dedication. Juna's set to sing after that. We'll need to be on the chandelier by then. If we get into any fights, they'll target Yufa first. Since you're protected by the royal magic, make sure you keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Captain, we have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa.
Let's hurry. No way! Yep, we're safe here. Marvelous.
Come on! Alright, how's that? Come on! Okay, let's give this all we got.
You fight well.
Let's go! Fire!
You hit their weakness. Here I go. There's your opening, Captain. Heed me. Yeah, Yufa hit their weakness.
Come forth, royal soul! Last one!
For the captain.
Okay.
Take my first power. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
I've done it! Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
We made short work of them.
Who's there?
Someone's back here. You. Aren't you that elder candidate? We got caught right away. Now that we've got no choice but to force our way through. It must have been you who cut the lights. Dogs of Louise. You won't wreck Saint Stay on my watch. Careful, the royal magic protects him, but he'll surrender if we kill his allies. Aim for the Mustari girl. So we're doing it this way. If Yufa falls, the mission fails. Be careful.
Jeez, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
I pray your vengeance. Come forth now, the enemy still stands.
I shall seize my chance. Dear God.
Yufa's going down.
Wind! You're here?
Take my first power.
To him, I return.
Yay!
What now?
How nice this should prove.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Cat? Alright, how's that?
Let's maintain this
It's metal
momentum.
now. Let's go. I won't hold back. Fire!
Hit their weakness.
Here I
That's
go.
your opening, Captain.
Heed me.
This is the end. Amazing work.
Burn!
What a finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
I'm capable too.
There are some enemies left. Stay strong.
Let's push through.
What?
Nice.
Amazing. Watch out. I knew you. All right, put the pressure.
Excellent.
It's
We
you,
shall
Nova.
fight well.
Come forth, royal soul! Fire!
Hit their weakness!
I summon it.
That's your opening, Captain!
It is your turn!
Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
Burn!
That's
One
luck
left!
for the Captain!
Take my
Keep it going! Smooth finish! Great work, everyone! Whew. That should do it.
All right.
Amazing! Great find! Keep it!
What do you think you're doing?
What poor excuses for intruders. You wandered right up to us and never thought I'd see the day. He's protected by their own magic. Remember, no matter, Master Gadil will still appreciate us bringing him alive. It seems you leave us no choice but to fight. I'm sorry, but we will not lose. Such bluster from a pagan wench. You get the honor of being killed first, then.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough! Better be careful!
Nice!
Their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Give me strength.
This is the last! I'm capable too!
Lightning!
I can do this. Come forth now.
I shall seize my chance. I won't lose.
Come forth, royal soul!
I will usher you to his side.
Heed me!
Insolent heathens! Take this!
Yuffie's really hurting!
Come at me!
Someone help her?
Wizard! Light!
You're here?
Take my fullest power.
Can we get her some
It
healing?
is your turn!
To him, I return.
What is it?
We found something.
How exciting.
What now?
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
That solves that.
No.
They'll need more than this.
Really hurting! Someone help her?
Come forth, royal soul!
Can we get her some
Fire!
Yuffie's
Take my
frozen.
fullest power.
Her attack won't do
It
much
is
like
your
this.
turn!
Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
Burn! Just one left.
The captain took one down!
Please.
Wizard! Fire!
Won't do much like this.
Here I go! Heed me!
Yeah! Yuffie hit their
Vitus
weakness!
power! Burn!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone! Amazing! Great move back there.
We seem to have defeated them all.
Let's do it.
What?
Where'd you come from? Did you defeat the guards below?
Good
Sorry, we don't have time. Let us through, or we'll make you. Take one step further, the Theocracy's monk army will be respected. The Elder is a candidate. He will be shielded by the room magic, so aim for the Mustard Girl. We've come so far to fall here. Let's go.
I won't hold back.
Attacks won't do much like this.
Freeze!
Hit their weakness. Here I go. That's your opening, Captain. Come forth now.
Close your eyes.
Yupa hit their
Come
weakness.
forth, Royal
Come
Soul!
to his side.
Fire!
Summoner. It is your turn. There's more to go.
We're counting
Let's
on
do
you.
this. Take this.
Dear God.
Attacks won't do much like this.
Burn! One left.
Oh, Summoner. Heed me.
Let's go. No.
Their weakness.
You
That's your
disgraced
opening,
the
Captain.
It
Sanctus
is
way.
over.
I shall seize
Yupa
my
hit their
chance.
weakness. Yupa's really hurting. Someone help her?
You better be
They're
sure.
weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Here.
I am grateful. This is the power said to belong to. I shall refrain. Summoner. Perhaps it will be too strong. This should help.
Insolent heathens! Take this.
Trivial.
Dear God.
Their weakness.
Cowardice.
We shall fight them.
Cowardice. Cowardice.
It is over.
Witness the power of sanctism.
Their weakness.
Cowardice.
That's your opening, Captain. We shall smite them. You fight their
Cowardice.
weakness.
Cowardice.
Please.
Let's do this. Take this. Dear God.
This can't be. It is over.
Close your eyes. Cowardice. This can't be.
We shall smite them.
Close your eyes. I shall seize my chance.
Yupa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
That took us forever.
Yeah.
That takes care of all the guards, so let's head for the roof.
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden!
I think it's obvious who the winner is.
I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden. Now, continuing on.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue? No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Well, Luis, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
We made it to the roof, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can't get down to the chandelier from the building. Hurry.
Finally.
What now?
We're here.
I think we could get
Get
down.
down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far, but time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
I think Rella is. Could
It's
be Rella.
finally time to end this. Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mid.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you right.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Now!
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
Hail!
Is it done? The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back.
Taking that into account.
There's some sort of interference Luis is doing, no doubt. The lance struck true, yes? Is he slain or not? We can't be sure. It was certainly dark, and since the lance hasn't returned, we can't make a clear judgment. No use thinking on it now. We have done all that we can.
Hey.
For the moment at least, now let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be.
Hurry!
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance. Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one. At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No!
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juno.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
Jonas staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Luis's hands. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. But there's still hope. If we're to even the odds, there is one thing I can say.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hand.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary. Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Think might have to go with Juna. I like Heisme though. Let's see how it goes.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiaburn is a folly most cannot afford.
Even Luis can't fight at full strength after that direct lance wound.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it.
Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done.
Vitus power.
I should have took Yufa out.
This may be your only chance to kill me.
Let us switch.
Ready.
You hesitate.
Let justice
What's
prevail.
wrong?
I crush you. This is strength. Come, accept my challenge. I strike, kill. I strike, kill.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Wind.
Keep it together.
I knew you'd help.
You think you're on me? We go together.
Give it all you got.
Bear witness. Come, accept my challenge. I strike, kill.
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Accept my challenge.
Captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
For all that we strive for. As the point of your sword.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you
won't
down,
hold back.
Captain.
Scour.
This is just what I need. You can count on me.
Let us clean up. Assassin! Some darker arts.
This is strength. I strike. Come, accept my
Oh,
challenge.
vexing.
Oh, power of heroes.
There's a fight here.
For all that we strive for. Pierce through them.
I've got
That's
just
a lot
the
of
dance for
ailments.
you. Be careful out
You
there,
might
okay?
say it's to die for. Let's get some use out of this.
This may be your only chance to kill me.
Critical hit.
You need to hold back.
I'll destroy you. Bear witness. I strike. Kill. I strike. Kill.
I'm sorry.
Come.
Someone, help him
Accept
back
my
up.
challenge.
Blindsided.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
This should be good.
We're still in a fight here.
You think face me?
Oh, power of heroes.
Right! Light him, Hulkenberg!
Interesting. This'll do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
This is strength. I strike. Kill. That all. I strike. Kill. I strike. Oh.
Nice one, Captain! I'll show you! Raging fire! Sorry, my mistake. That's a lot of ailments.
Kings.
Be careful out there, okay?
Dark Knight. Worthy foe after all.
Maybe not. Here.
Bear witness. I strike.
This
Kill.
is badly hurt.
I strike.
Get him some healing.
Kill.
Captain down! Someone, help him back up! Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here! Juno,
Assassin! Formidable indeed.
By the Dark Knight. Not now. This should help.
Thanks.
That helped.
My thanks.
This is strength. I strike. Kill. I
Survive.
Kill.
And
Come, everyone. Accept my
How
challenge.
vexing.
Hey! Hey!
This should work.
Still stand ready, with blade in hand.
Bear witness. I strike. I strike to kill.
Disappointing ending.
Hold on. Take it.
Time for my grand comeback. This is just what I need. Be careful out there, okay? Sure, don't give up easy.
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use this.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
Thank you.
This is strength. I
have your
strike to kill.
Only if that all.
I strike to kill. Come, accept my challenge.
Seriously? Juna, careful! It looks like you've got several enemies. Watch your back!
I won't hold back. Win.
I underestimated you.
Double do. Not bad at all.
I admit.
Power can be so intoxicating.
A new power to wield.
Lord Louis, do not interfere. Oh.
You falter even now.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Lord Louis!
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing. What do you mean?
Did we do it?
Lord Louis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Louis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance.
Yes, it went down with him.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Fordham spies Luis's body run through with the lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Yes. It is as you say.
God above! How do you justify this?
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
I had not realized you were such an actor. Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I'm sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
Right.
I finally defeated my arch nemesis Louise. This should break the prince's curse. I don't think it's broken.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne. To break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet to Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside! And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that. You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right! That should have lifted the curse! What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something. No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
But that would mean... we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And...
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. So that could mean this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden said...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Maybe he heard it from the culprit?
If so, then Forden could be one of the conspirators behind the attack, or perhaps solely responsible for it.
I say, you don't think Forden is the mastermind behind this whole blasted to-do? You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Verger Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan, but at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctist Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
It seems Juno wasn't able to get much from Rella.
About that.
If Rella won't talk, then we'll have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow. I'm sure you've got lots on your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over.
What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace!
Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His Magler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Charge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
I don't think Luis is dead.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's case was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that?
It's Luis.
You, identify yourself.
I think that's the first guy, the necromancer.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment.
And that's the fake lance.
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done? That lance is counterfeit, just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Luis.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible. Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled!
Lord Luis is alive. What's going on? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
You came back to life?
You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us, ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Please, spare us!
Why are they still here?
Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
What? Why?
Go! Run!
Right. Come now.
Thank you.
Why are they running in a straight line?
Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two have faltered.
Dal! Dal!
Fidelio!
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis, that's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Tell? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shit!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back. It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabury. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a crew, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Tell knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready?
No. Dang.
Let's hear it, Basilio.
Gonna sing.
You fight. But why?
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line.
This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, henceforth thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Del.
Dang. Was that Berserker?
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot, from before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Del. Funny, isn't it? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
Basilio the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor has become your ally.
By God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Fallen right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor, but they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Fallen.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
She sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No! This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake, after all. Just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
We have to keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. To move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
I don't think it's a bad idea, though.
Do you not get how dangerous this is?
Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of elden blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Can we talk?
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this, so once we're done with our preparations in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night. Okay, we're gonna call it right here. That was a crazy storyline. See y'all next time.